This is Panic Press Play.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and ghouls, before we descend into the shadowy depths of Torror games, a word of caution from your friends at Panic Press Play. This program contains scenes of horror, dread, and mature subject matter most foul. Blood may be spilled, limbs may be lost, and sanity may be questioned. Viewer discretion is not just advised, it's downright essential. So tuck in the little ones, bolt the doors, and steel your nerves. For what you're about to witness is not for the faint of heart. Now then, let the terror commence.
Welcome back to Torror Games. Once again, I have to say, viewer discretion is advised, because we don't know what we're getting into here with these horror games, so... You know what? That's all I gotta say on that. Let's jump right into a new game, shall we? This is a direct sequel to Ethel. For a deeper understanding of the events that unfold, it's recommended you play or revisit Ethel before starting. Well, we just did that last week, so I think we're good. This game uses a checkpoint-based save system. That's also good to know. July 11th, 1953, 7:07 a.m.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey Claire, it's Beth. It's been a long time. Too long. I know we had our differences about keeping up the family tradition after Mother passed, but she wouldn't want to see us like this. It's just, after what happened to Mother, I'm afraid of losing you, too. It's your life, and I respect your decision to keep up the family's tradition. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm sorry. And Claire, congratulations. I heard that you're pregnant, and I want nothing more than to be there for you in this special time. That's what Mother would want. I'm in town for a few days. I would love to see you and drop a gift off for the baby. I really miss you, Claire. I hope to see you soon.
Claire.
"10 years. A whole decade. And she'd rather us be at odds than to put all of this behind us. I just pray she'll hear me out."
So it seems like we're playing a different character in this one. Chapter 1. It's Who We Are. Not a bad looking car we got there. This is a pretty nice looking place. I'd love to live here. Oh, look at that. A knock knock. I heard somebody running around inside.
Claire? The door's unlocked.
Claire? Aha! The old lighter light.
These books were passed down through generations, written in a language known only to select members of my lineage. But there seems to be a book missing.
Interesting.
It looks like no one has been here for years.
Some rotten fruit on the table. Bracing the Days, Tales of a Happy Home by Ethel Myrtle. Okay. Seems like we don't have any lights here.
Journal entry, July 17th, 1928. I sit here, pen in hand, staring at this blank page, and all I can think of are the faces. Not just the men I served with, but the faces of the ones who waited for us. Those we left behind, and the ones we couldn't bring back. Anna tells me I'm too quiet these days. She doesn't say it outright, but I see it in her eyes. The worry. She's struggling too. There's a distance between us, a chasm neither of us can cross. And then there are my twin girls, Beth and Claire. Sweet, innocent faces. They're growing so fast, and yet, in my mind, they'll always be the little ones who ran to greet me when I came home. I should feel joy, gratitude, but instead, there's this gnawing ache. I can't look at them without thinking of what we fought for, what we sacrificed. Did we do enough? Did I do enough? Arthur Myrtle. I wonder how he's holding up. He was there in the worst of it, alongside me in the tank. Both of us praying the metal shell around us wouldn't be our tomb. We shared everything, our fears, our hopes, and sometimes even our silence. I haven't heard from him in months. Is he lost like me, drowning in the memories? Or has he found a way to move on? The nights are the hardest. When the house is quiet and Anna is asleep, my mind drifts back to those days. The mud, the noise, the sheer weight of it all, and the silence that followed. The deafening, unbearable silence of survival. God help me. I'm still there.
Okay. I like that this one has narration. The other one did not. Get some voice acting going in here.
My mother was so young in this picture. A picture of my father.
Now, is that the guy we played in the last one then? Or at least he was partnered up with him.
Even though she was blind, Grandma was a master alchemist.
Come out here and look around in a minute. Looks like we won't be doing the dishes anytime soon. Another Ethel Myrtle book. Sunlit Days and Starlit Nights. A Journey of Love. All right. Whoa. That's cool. Never seen one of those before. Cornflakes. I guess we better go out here and check things out, eh? This family owns some nice property. Is it weird that that's my first thought? Not that we're in a horror game or anything. It's just like, oh man, this architecture's amazing. Ooh. Power box. All alone in the world. with nothing but my lighter for company. I roam this house all alone. Ah, I'm a vampire. I have no reflection. I heard that. No cheeky toilet pistol. No water. So our character's been estranged from her sister, it sounds like. For some time. Don't need this yet. So what fell in here?
Mom and Dad. I barely knew them, but I miss them so much.
That was creepy. I hear footsteps, and they're not mine. I don't need this yet. How do you know what I need? I want light. Come on, man. I see how it is. I see how it is. No light for old Tor. What about this?
This is Edith Holden, born in the 15th century, was the matriarch of the Holden lineage. Her life laid the foundation for the tradition that endured through the centuries.
Pretty.
It has a combination lock. I'll come back to it later.
Fine. Kind of digging the voice acting so far in this. It's good. It's good. I take these. Take that sea serpent thing. George is all pro maintenance. Call repair 32468. Okay.
March 15th, 1945. Aunt Lily is gone. Beth left not long after, and now I'm alone. I never imagined it would come to this. She despises the fact that I've chosen to carry on the family tradition. She calls it outdated, even dangerous. Something that should have died with Mother. But I can't just walk away from it. It's who we are, even if she refuses to accept it. But while sorting through Aunt Lily's things, I found something I was never meant to see. It was Mother's will, hidden among her belongings, tucked away as if she wanted to keep it from me. I don't know why. Perhaps she thought it was better left buried, but I read it. And now, I know the truth. Mother's will led me to a chest one I had never seen before. Inside, I found her diary, the works of her favorite author, Ethel, and an old book that once belonged to Edith Holden. But it was the red box that caught my attention most. She wrote about it in her diary, mentioned it in ways that made my skin crawl. But her diary, it's more than just memories. It's a map, a guide to finishing what she started, the things she discovered, the truths she unearthed. They were only the beginning. There is more. There has always been more. Not only did they conceal what was rightfully ours, but they also deceived us about it all. Our legacy is dying. I have to move fast.
There's no mention about where Claire might be. She hasn't written in this in years. But while I'm here, I should probably open up Mother's diary. I guess I'll head to the attic.
Says you. Oh, cool. Old record player. If that at some point doesn't start playing creepy music unannounced, I will be disappointed. All these drawers seem pointless. Another Ethel Ethel Myrtle book. Whispers from the art room. Fair enough. Just gonna leave all the doors open. Nothing. Ooh.
The Holden lineage has been the subject of study for decades, believed by many to be a dying tradition. What little we have uncovered suggests that their practices, once passed down through generations, have been deliberately left to wither. Whether this was due to external persecution or an internal decision remains uncertain, but the result is the same. Their knowledge has faded into obscurity, leaving behind only fragmented accounts and unconfirmed theories. One of the most compelling aspects of the Holden bloodline is the stark division of abilities between men and women. Historical patterns indicate that the men of the family did not possess any significant supernatural traits of their own. However, they served an essential role as carriers of specific genetic markers, passing down inherited abilities to their offspring. These abilities varied widely, though two traits seemed to surface more often than others: the capacity to see into the spirit realm and, more rarely, the gift of foresight, allowing them glimpses of future events. The women of the Holden family, however, almost always displayed more tangible supernatural gifts. Records suggest that many possessed the inexplicable ability to read and comprehend languages they had never studied, while others excelled in the mastery of potions and alchemical mixtures, crafting elixirs of unknown purpose. It is unclear whether these skills were innate or required formal training, but no documentation has been found detailing their teachings. Perhaps the most frustrating mystery surrounding the Holdens is the deliberate erasure of their physical presence. Despite years of searching, no known grave sites, burial records, or preserved remains have been located. It is widely theorized that they either cremated their dead or buried them in unmarked private locations to avoid discovery. This practice extends beyond their physical remains. No verified spellbooks, recipe collections, or written records of their craft have ever surfaced. Some scholars believe these texts were buried alongside their owners, taken to the grave to prevent their knowledge from falling into the wrong hands. For now, the truth remains buried in silence. Whether by choice or by force, the Holden legacy has all but disappeared from the world. But if history has taught us anything, it is that secrets never remain hidden forever.
Interesting. Yeah, so maybe we'll get some superpowers in our future. Thank you for that. Oh, that was a good jump scare. That got me. Got a key. Isn't that convenient? That it leads to the attic. Good ominous music to go with that. Thank you. Maybe that's my superpower. I mean, we're playing a female character here, so, you know, maybe we have the ability of opening things that we need to progress the story just by walking near them. It's not a bad power to have. Not a bad power at all. I'm gonna pretend that's my superpower working and not some ghost messing with me. This will be perfect. Now, if I want to get to the attic, how would I go? This is the one with the combo on it. Stop it. How do I get to the attic is the question. Is there something on the roof? Can we pull down maybe? And we've only been in here a little bit and the game's already spooking me. Aha!
I can't reach it. I'll need something to pull it down.
Something to pull it down, you say? Well, maybe this key goes to something downstairs. It'll lead us to something we can bring up here to open that up. How come I don't get a description of that picture? It looks kind of cool. I do need that. Thumpity thump thump, thumpity day. Me oh my, it's a wonderful day. Ooh. I take this? That would work, right? Guess not. Tools. Ha! William, should you find yourself in want of the attic pole, I have placed it amongst your sword collection, where it serves to fill the empty space. Love always, Anna. Sword collection? I don't recall seeing a sword collection anywhere. That's how observant I am.
There's the pole. I just need to reach it. A picture of my father.
I can't jump. Can I use one of these chairs? What can I use to reach that? Kind of a weird quest. It's like, this thing is too high. You need to get a pole to reach it, and then you get the pole. This pole is too high. You need to find something to reach it. Begs the question, couldn't I just use whatever I found to get this to help get me to the next one? And bypass the pole entirely? Hmm? Okay, I don't see anything here I can use. You cannot use these chairs. Can't use any of that. Anything in the bathroom? No. No, there is not. There is nothing.
Famed author Ethel Myrtle, missing, grandson wanted for questioning. In a shocking turn of events, celebrated novelist Ethel Myrtle, known for her acclaimed works in American literature, has been reported missing from her family estate in Brookfield. The 62-year-old author, whose novels have captivated readers across the nation, was last seen 3 days ago. Authorities have since launched an investigation into her sudden disappearance. A tip received late last night has turned attention toward Ms. Myrtle's grandson, Thomas Myrtle, 30, who is now considered a prime suspect. According to sources close to the investigation, Thomas has a troubled past, having battled with addiction and post-traumatic stress disorder following his return from service overseas. Investigators are looking into whether these struggles may have contributed to his possible involvement in his grandmother's vanishing. Police are eager to question Thomas, but his whereabouts remain unknown at this time. He was last seen in town earlier this week, but no trace of him has been found since. Authorities urge anyone with knowledge of his location to come forward, as he is wanted for questioning in connection to the case. Further complicating matters, Ethel's husband, Arthur Myrtle, 61, has also not been seen in recent days. Mr. Myrtle, a long-distance truck driver, was reportedly on the road for work at the time of his wife's disappearance, but there are growing concerns that he too may have gone missing. The Myrtle family is well known in Brookfield, and locals have expressed shock and disbelief over these mysterious circumstances. As the investigation intensifies, speculation mounts about the possibility of foul play within the family. Police continue to search for answers, but with both Thomas and Arthur unaccounted for, the fate of Ethel Myrtle remains a troubling mystery.
So is this happening along at the same time as the events from part 1 then? Because I assume after we found proof of what happened, that he would have went to the police with that and cleared his name. Well, then again, this paper has probably been sitting here forever. Never mind, that makes no sense at all.
Famed author Ethel Myrtle, missing.
10th of February, 1951. Huh. At least that one isn't rocking itself. Okay. Retrieve the attic pole, but we can't reach it. Is there anything I could use to get to it? I'm thinking like a step ladder or something, but I feel like I must be missing something very obvious here. Those are the things that always catch me in these kind of games. Something sitting probably right beside what I need, and I'm just not noticing it. Right. Cool. What can I use to retrieve that pole? I could have swore somewhere I saw, like, a step ladder.
I hope Claire doesn't have a problem. I hope Claire doesn't have a problem.
Well, Claire doesn't have a problem, too. But more importantly, I hope we can find a way to get up to that thing. Who keeps closing these? I know for a fact I left that open. Like, could I not just take that chair and go stand on it? Where did I see that step ladder? I know I saw a freaking step ladder somewhere in here. No. What am I doing here? There it is. My lord. That's a weird spot for a pole. Not gonna lie. That being said, glad we got it. Ooh.
Claire and I were always so close.
God, it looks like we were twins.
I love this picture of Claire and I. We were inseparable.
Gotta start paying closer attention to what's on the walls. Walked by them about 40 times. Don't crush me. Thank you for playing ominous music. It's relaxing. There's that cool looking car. Who's that? What are you doing? Broken? Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in here. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Oh, this is definitely going to be a jump scare, right? Because I have no control over which way the camera's looking. There's a nice rat.
Damn it. Shit, come on. Shit, shit. Come on! I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you? Or are we going to immediately get jump scared as soon as I start moving again? Ethel Myrtle. Shadows and sunshine. Reflections of... Shouldn't I? Should I not? Okay. Well, I could just leave. You know, if you feel that strongly about
Edith
it.
Holden, composed in the year of our Lord, 1773. In the year 1460, in a quiet corner of England, there lived a young woman named Edith Holden. She was the daughter of Sir Reginald Holden, a gentleman known for his travels, and his wife, who managed their household. Edith's life was one of simplicity and innocence. Sir Reginald often journeyed to distant lands, bringing back stories and treasures. On one such return, he presented Edith with a peculiar gem, a large ruby that emitted a soft red glow. Unbeknownst to Edith, this gem was drawn to her innocent youth, sensing her openness and ease of influence. One evening, as twilight approached, Edith retired to her room. There, she heard gentle whispers emanating from the ruby, speaking of mysterious and hidden powers. Compelled by an indescribable urge, she touched the stone. Immediately, she felt a surge of energy and began speaking in tongues, her words flowing in an unfamiliar language. Her hand moved on its own, inscribing symbols upon parchment that seemed important yet unfamiliar. This event marked the beginning of Edith's practice of what was later to be known as witchcraft, making her one of the earliest known practitioners of such arts. At the time, the term witchcraft was emerging, and practices involving magic and the supernatural were often shrouded in mystery and fear. As Edith matured, her beauty and vitality remained unchanged, leading to whispers among the villagers. Fearing that her agelessness marked her as evil, rumors of her execution began to circulate. By this time, Edith had been blessed with 2 daughters. Terrified that her death might endow them with none of the power she possessed, she penned a spell to ensure the continuation of her abilities. This incantation decreed that every quarter century, her descendants must recite the spell before her image to transfer her spirit and powers to the next generation. Despite her efforts to safeguard her legacy, Edith was eventually executed for her practices. Yet, her lineage endured, with each generation of Holdens performing the ritual to inherit her gifts. Over time, the family amassed considerable wealth, which they used to construct a hidden cathedral. Within its sacred walls stood a grand monument of Edith, serving as a focal point for the continuation of the tradition she had established. Thus concludes the tale of Edith Holden, whose quest to preserve her mystical heritage shaped the destiny of her descendants, intertwining their fates with the enduring legacy of her powers.
Now, I wonder, if you go and do that ritual, do you get her powers to use as you see fit, or does she just possess you and basically, you know, live on eternally through her legacy, her family, her descendants? Okay, what about... Oop, why can't I? There we go.
Of course it's locked. Maybe the key is locked in that room.
Find the code. If I was a code, where would I be? Like down here with this rat. Spider! A spider. Deafness. Well, if I was a code, where would I be? It's getting darker out because I can't really see the color of the car anymore, and I'm pretty sure I could last time I looked out the window. Oh no, what have I done? Please don't make me be stuck here. Whoosh! Somebody psst me. Whispers from the art room, embracing the joys, tales of a happy home, 3 sunlit days and starlit nights, a journey of love, shadows and sunshine, reflections of light and love, books of old with years to show their final marks, the way to know. Gather the ends, a sequence clear, the code to proceed will then appear.
Must be some type of clue for the combination. I'll take it with me.
I've been finding her books all over the place, but I wasn't really paying attention to which one was where. Head downstairs. It's definitely getting darker out. As is the way, near the end of the day. Okay, well, here's one. Let me have a better look at this. 1921. Embracing the tales of a happy home. 1921. Ugh, I need to stop hitting that when I want to put things down. So that's number 2. Embracing the joys of a happy home. A sequence clear. The code to proceed will then appear. Okay, there's one book. I don't need this yet. Yes, I do. You don't understand. I need it. 1912. Sunlit days and starlit nights is 3. A journey of love. Okay. Writing these down as I go because I have a terrible memory and God, I'm so used to just being able to hit escape in games to get out of anything I'm in. Going to be going in and out of that menu a lot, I suspect. Oh, it's definitely getting darker out. Where are the rest of you books? I can't tell if it's getting a little bit darker each time I succeed in a mission objective, or if it is just like a live time thing that is slowly getting darker the more time I waste running in circles looking for books. Okay, I think that's all the books in here. There's a book missing there. Rest of the books have to be upstairs, right? Hello? What is that? Doesn't sound random. That sounds like the same creature that was up in the attic with us. Okay.
I need to examine those books for clues.
We're working on it. Oh, Ethel Myrtle books, I need you. Aha! Whispers from the art room. So that's the first one. Stop it. Okay, so we're only missing shadows and sunshine, which I do know I saw somewhere. Jesus. Okay. Go outside and grab some air after that. It's fine. Everything is fine. Bloody hell. Listen, pal. You don't want to mess with me. I come from a long line of witchy people. Where would the last Ethel book be? I know I know I've seen it. I remember the title. I found it somewhere. Okay, back downstairs. People watching this are probably screaming at me because I've probably walked by it 40 times. No, I thought I could click on that at some point, but I could be wrong. The way the light bounces off this
My
thing.
mother was so young in this picture.
Yes, she was. This is maddening. Especially when I'm sure I've seen it before. I found 2 downstairs. It would make sense there was 2 upstairs. Wonder if it was in the attic. I'm going back to the attic. A very creaky house. There's like another spot for a good jump scare. Go hang out with our friend the rat here. This sounded like the ladder. Shadows and Sunshine. 1932. So 1932. Great. I hate going through here every single time. I don't even have to put more jump scared. You don't have to put more jump scares in there. That's just scary by itself. Good darkness. Yep, that definitely rose up on its own. Let's see. 19. No. $45. 1921. 12. 32. None of those work. Could it be 5122? Oh, the last digit of each one. Okay, this room has seemed very active. Nothing there. Nothing there.
I'll have to get the power back on.
Okay, fair enough.
July 10th, 1953. Max called earlier, left a message while I was out. He did it, just like I expected he would. With him being a reporter, I knew he'd be able to find the location. That's the whole reason I got close to him in the first place. I needed someone with connections, someone who could get me what I couldn't find on my own. It's finally happening. After all these years of searching, tomorrow morning we leave. But before we leave, when Max heads to the car, I'll place his belongings in the chest in the attic alongside my mother's things. The things that hold his positive energy deserve a place next to my mother's. At first, Max was just a way in, but I fell in love. I love him more than I ever thought possible, and I know he loves me deeply too. But what makes all of this so much harder to go through with is I'm also pregnant. Max doesn't know, and he won't, but it has to be this way. He loves me. He'll understand even if he doesn't know it's coming. I just wish I could have talked to Beth. Maybe the way I feel now would have changed. Even with Max, the baby, I feel empty.
Okay.
This is from 10 years ago. Why hasn't anyone stepped foot in this house since? My God. I don't want to fear the worst, but I can't be certain what she was planning on doing. Claire mentioned Max's things were stored in that chest in the attic. Maybe there's something in there. Something that could lead me to where Claire might be. I'll try to get the power on first. Maybe Max mentioned something in his message.
Fair enough. Imagine that's the key for the power box. Why do I feel like there's somebody standing right behind me? Because I'm paranoid, clearly. And you know. Right, power box was out back. Okay, where's the jump scare? I know you're coming for me. Good car. Beth. Yes? I mean, yes? I can't do a very good female voice. You just leave me alone and let me go do my power box thing. Okay? Good car. Wish I had a sprint button. Mush, mush. We got the power. power. Head back in the house here and see what terrifying things are going to happen. Oh, look at that. We got light. Oh. Because that light just sucks. Okay. We'll go check Max's message. I'm sure nothing's going to jump out at us. Man, these are some terrible lights. What's that?
Riches and Dark Secrets, the Holden Estate. A tale has long circulated in our town, one that whispers of a grand and secretive cathedral buried deep beneath the estate of the reclusive Holden family. It is said that this hidden sanctuary once served a powerful family, skilled in the dark arts of witchcraft, and was adorned in gold and precious jewels. Estimates place the value of its treasures at a staggering $5 million, a fortune beyond measure. Despite numerous offers, Mr. Leopold Holden has steadfastly refused to sell his land, and rumors abound that he is either guarding the secrets of the cathedral or is clueless of what might lie beneath. His reluctance to part with the estate has only fueled the growing mystery. For now, the Holden estate stands as a symbol of power and mystery, its gates firmly closed, guarding a secret that may never be revealed.
Oh,
There's so many rumors surrounding this family. I never know what to believe.
Oh, we're gonna uncover them all. Even if we get killed by a ghost doing it. Okay, let's hear this thing.
Hey, Claire. It's Beth. It's been a long time. Too long. I know we had our differences about keeping up the family tradition after Mother passed, but she wouldn't want to see us like this. It's just, after what happened to Mother, I'm afraid of losing you, too. It's your life, and I respect your decision to keep up the family's tradition. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm sorry. And Claire, congratulations. I heard that you're pregnant, and I want nothing more than to be there for you in this special time. That's what Mother would want. I'm in town for a few days. I would love to see you and drop a gift off for the baby. I really miss you, Claire. I hope to see you soon.
That was my own message.
Hey there, Claire. It's Max. I sure hope this fancy machine my brother cooked up is working properly. He's always tinkering and inventing things. Anyway, listen, sweetheart. I have a surprise. We're going to Ethel's house. It took a bit of legwork and some good old-fashioned snooping, but that's what makes a top-notch reporter like me. It's a bit of a haul, so I'm planning to stay the night, and we can head out first thing in the morning. I miss you, darling. I can't wait to see you. Bye now.
They went to Ethel's house? But why?
Good question. Yeah, we're kind of out of clues here, which means there's a jump scare incoming. As the ghost throws something in my face. Thank you.
Last will and testament of Anna Holden. To my beloved daughters, Claire and Beth. For decades, our family has called this house home. It holds within its walls the stories of our ancestors and secrets hidden from the world. The estate, with all its lands and contents, I leave to you both to share equally. Hidden within the fireplace, awaiting those who can see beyond the ordinary, 3 figures must stand upon the mantle: a goddess of grace, with one breast bare, a man of wisdom holding truth in his hands, and the lion, fierce and proud, guarding the way. You'll then find a key, one that unlocks a chest in the attic. Within that chest lies an ancient book, once belonging to our oldest known ancestor, Edith Holden. This book holds the very foundation of our tradition, and I trust you both to restore what is being lost. More than that, it is the key to a hidden world, one that cannot be reached without it. The bookcase downstairs guards the way. May you guard this legacy wisely. With all my love.
I need to check what's hidden in that compartment. Claire might have left the key to the chest there. Max must have kept a diary or some notes. It could help me track down Ethel's house.
Okay. Okay. Don't like that moaning noise. Not gonna lie. So when I freak out and drop this thing, I can maybe get it back by using the R button, it sounds like. This game requires some good memory, which unfortunately I do not have. Because I know I've seen like a lion sitting somewhere. Oh, they gotta go on the mantle. Right. This part's a little awkward. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Goddess of Grace. A man of wisdom holding truth in his hands, and a lion. So I got the lion. I got a goddess of grace with one breast bare. The last one was a man of wisdom holding the truth in his hands. I don't know if that guy actually fits that description or not. I just saw something move out there. Oh, maybe it was just a leaf. Okay. Okay, do they have to be in a certain order? Shush you.
A picture of my father.
Can't climb that again.
July 1885. From the moment I could speak, Mother knew my love for reading. As I grew older, I spent more time lost in books than I did beneath the sun's warmth. By the summer of 1885, I had read every book in our home and found myself craving something new. One night, after Mother and Father had retired, I crept up to the attic, a place I'd seen Father store boxes of books before. There, hidden under layers of dust and shadows, I found crates full of unfamiliar books and bottles filled with strange spices and liquids. My curiosity led me to one of the books, which appeared to be full of recipes, each name matching one on the bottles, names that seemed both strange and foreign. And, on the back, my mother's name engraved. Another book told the story of Edith Holden, a woman born in the 15th century and later executed for witchcraft. At the bottom of an old dust-covered chest, I found a final book, its pages filled with ancient texts and symbols that seemed to hold the weight of time itself. That's when it hit me. The bedtime stories Mother once shared weren't just stories, but pieces of our own family's history. I felt a sudden pang of betrayal. Why had this legacy been hidden from me? Why had they kept such a powerful truth locked away? How could you hide this from your own child?
I don't know, but I just heard things slamming while you were narrating that to me.
Why did Claire tear out pages from Mother's diary?
It's a good question. This doesn't help me find my key, though. Okay. Ooh. A new lion. Uh-oh. Stop doing that. Kitty. Are you a better lion? Okay, let's try this one. Does it make any clicky noises? You do not, which makes sense because you don't really fit the description. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can just click on those individually. They're not run by the light. Ooh, hey.
This is my grandfather, and the third generation to live in this house. This is my great-grandfather who inherited the house. And according to Aunt Lily, he secretly added a hidden passage to safeguard our family's secret tradition. I've never actually believed that, though.
I think you should start to believe it.
My great-great-grandfather. He built this house.
Did you do it on rock and roll? Hey. Stop that. Stop trying to lock me in rooms.
That might be one of the statues I need.
How do I get it, though? And move that stepladder downstairs? Waiting for the... Okay. It's clear to me that there is a presence in this house that does not want me here. Oh, I can pick it up. All these lights I turned on are slowly exploding. Stop it. Stupid ghost. Make me have to sit things down and open doors again. I'm some sort of door opening person. Better not kill me, ghost, or I swear I will haunt you. Oh, thank you. I ain't afraid no ghost. Maybe I'm a little afraid. You. Ow. Okay.
Thank God I didn't break anything.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. We do hope you enjoyed this moving picture extravaganza. Should you fancy more delightful entertainment, why not click to subscribe? Or perhaps partake in one of these other fine cinematic features. Until next time, ta-ta for now, friends!